welcome to Divine Love Tarot readings on YouTube. Okay, welcome back, guys. From my subscribers, yes, I know I was gone for a while. Okay, it was just 1 month of readings. I just missed January, but I know it was a while because I posted December's kind of early. But yes, I'm back. All right, I did take some time off just because I was tired. Okay, I'll be honest about that. And when I say tired, I mean um my energy was kind of low. And while I could create readings just to put a reading up, I don't really want to give you something that's coming from a place of low energy. Okay, so I took a little time to kind of regroup and set my focus and my intentions for this year for the channel and how I want to grow it, because there's different things that I would like to do. One of those things that I have done is started a Patron community for this channel. So there's 3 different tiers. A lot of people have been asking how they can support the channel, and other than like sending PayPal payments, I felt like this was a better option because then, I could provide you with some type of exclusive content, so I wanted to start a community for those of you that are, really into this channel, and want more content from me, a little bit more of a personalized experience, because I do enjoy that. I do enjoy the personalized readings that I give, the email communications, the checking up, the following up, letting me know how things are working out. I love that part of the reading. So you'll be able to donate, and also with those donations, every month I'll be offering a random reading to one of the donators. Okay, so you could wind up with a personalized Celtic cross reading for yourself. Also, I'm doing extended readings now for each sign. So I'm going to do the readings as I normally do with the 10-card spread. And then the extended reading will include the clarifiers and any sign association, any astrology that I might want to connect to the reading, the extra parts. Because towards the end, some of my readings were getting up into like the 45-minute range. That's a little bit long for YouTube. And I mean, that's a little bit longer than some of the personalized readings that I do. Okay, so in order to just kind of, keep things a little bit consistent, the readings will be straight up, straightforward. Okay, of course, I'm still going to, put my stories together and give you that experience, because I'm not just going to give you, a dry or a dry reading and get out of here. But for those of you who want more detail and want that extra time, because a lot of people don't, it's like 50-50. A lot of people come in, they want a basic, straightforward reading. They don't really care for the extras that I sometimes add to it. So if you do enjoy that, then you'll have the opportunity, if you want to purchase the extended reading for your particular sign. And then I also have a special on Patreon where if you want all the signs, I give it at a heavily discounted price option. So I have another tier. So I have 3 tiers. I have, one that's just the basic pledge, whatever you decide. And with that comes the with that comes okay, let's reel this in. Okay, tier level 1, okay, is a pledge donation of whatever amount you decide, and with that donation of $5 or more, okay, you will receive the extended monthly reading for your sign and also be entered into the random drawing to receive the monthly reading. The next tier is a $20 tier, and with that, you receive access to all the extended readings. So if you're one of those people that likes to cross-watch for people in your life, if you want access to your sun, your moon, your rising, then you'll have access to all those readings. Plus, I might put some, other content up on Patreon. So whatever I decide to share there, you'll be part of that community. And then I have a third tier option, which is $100 donation. And with that, you receive 2-hour guidance phone call with me. You also receive your own monthly reading, guaranteed, and you receive access to the extended readings. Now, with that 2-hour phone reading, you can break that up into 30-minute sessions if you want, 15-minute sessions, whatever it is, but you'll get 2 hours of phone time with me, plus a reading, plus access to the extended. So that's pretty good because all those separately would be a lot more than $100. So I give you those options, and that's limited to a certain amount of people. That's not a, free for all. So I think I'm narrowing that down to about 15 people. If you're interested in that, that option is available. And, from there we can just see where the community goes. So I'm excited about that. I want to be, um, you know, I do this because, of course, I enjoy doing the readings, but I like to help. I like to help wherever I can. And if my readings can give you some type of insight, or some type of assistance or guidance into your situation, then, I'm grateful to be able to be here to provide that to you. Okay, so the links to everything are down below. Also on my sites where you can purchase the readings, I have now options for extended readings. So if you just want the one extended reading, you can go ahead and purchase that on my site, and then I'll send you the reading. Okay, so without any further ado, let me go ahead and get into your monthly reading. Once again, I appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting from the channel. I appreciate everybody who reached out to me when I was gone. I missed you guys too, and I'm just looking forward for great things in 2018. All right, guys, let's get this reading started. Hey there, Virgo, and let's go ahead and get into your reading for the month of February. All right, so Virgo, 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 I have not forgotten it is a new year, but it looks like we've still got some things that we need to wrap up, some things that have not you've got new things going on, and you've got old things that need to be addressed. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with your current energy, and you've got the Lovers. Okay, so that's excellent. Right now, what this is saying, okay, for some of my Virgos, is that you've got love on your brain. Okay, you've got love on the mind. Your love life, at the very least, is your focus right now. Okay, so whether you're single or in a relationship, your love life is really at the forefront. And if you are single, this could represent the start of something new. Okay, a relationship that is very close, very romantic, lot of chemistry. It's like two people who were brought together for a specific purpose, right? That's what the Lovers card. The Lovers is one of those karmic cards. So, even considered a soulmate. Now, if you're already in a relationship, then this could just indicate that, you're just got that love and feeling going on for your partner, okay? Things are really good right now, or you're feeling really good. You're feeling the love, you're feeling romantic, you're feeling passionate. And that's just that. Like, what can you say about the Lovers? Now, another thing you can say about the Lovers, and I'm jumping ahead like I usually do because I'm looking at the card right next to it, which is the Challenge. The Lovers can indicate that you have multiple options, okay? That you have multiple people that you have feelings for. Okay, so it's not necessarily a player vibe. I think the Lovers is a little bit more serious, and it just indicates that you have either romantic feelings for multiple people, you have multiple people vying for you in a serious way. Because challenging your Lovers card. Oh, and also you could be interested in a Gemini, maybe your partner is a Gemini, okay? Now the challenge, or crossing this Lovers card, is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is not necessarily a negative card, but the challenge in the Three of Cups can come from the representation of a possible love triangle. Okay, can indicate a three-way relationship. Okay, so with this Lovers card also being a possible indicator that there's multiple people involved in a situation, that's just one indicator for this present and crossing energies. Okay, the Three of Cups can also indicate events, okay, socializing, outing. So maybe you're in the mood to just stay home and chill. You just want to stay home and love up on your partner, but maybe there's a lot of outside events and things that kind of just take your focus. So your challenge is to make that time that you want, right? To get that closeness that you want from your partner. Also, the Three of Cups can represent the friend zone. Okay, it can represent friendships. And so for some of my Virgos, you are in love or feeling the love, or you want someone, you're attracted to someone, or you feel like you could have a relationship with someone, but this person might just see you as a friend. Okay, so that could be the challenge for some of my Virgos, is that the person that you've got your eye on, they don't quite see you that way. They kind of see you more as someone that they just want to be friends with. Okay, for others, this can indicate a reunion, possibly with somebody from your past. Okay, so that can also be why for my singles and my couples. Okay, for my singles, you could have somebody from the past that you meet back up with. All right, and maybe this is some good energy that you guys had together. It may not be, because I'm looking at this past over here, so possibly not. But that person, you're gonna link up with someone. Okay, for some of my Virgos. So let's go ahead and move on to this past energy. Okay, the past energy is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So the Nine of Swords in the reverse it indicates worries, a time that you were concerned, guilty, feeling guilty, or also represents maybe getting help for issues if you felt that you had some, or if there were things going on at that time. It also indicates taking the steps towards healing in a situation. All right, so who knows, maybe you did what you had to do in the past as far as dealing with hurt. And for the ones who have a reunion coming up with someone, maybe this is someone that you had a difficult relationship with in the past. Okay, and now you have an opportunity maybe to work that out. All right, because let's move on to what you want. No, I'm sorry. We're going to move on to your future energy. Your future energy, we've got the Tower. Okay, so the Tower is a card that, best case scenario, okay, because let's start there. The best case scenario with the Tower card is this can represent someone who's an Aries or a Scorpio. All right. The Tower can also be a sudden, somebody who comes in suddenly and unexpectedly gets your feelings involved. Okay, so maybe you've fallen in love, or this person just, it's like basically, if you guys are in love, if there's someone here that's got you all in your feelings, then maybe they might suddenly propose to you. They're going to do something that's going to shake you up, that's unexpected, that you're not expecting. You're going to be like, oh my God, we just met and this person's already trying to take things to the next level, or take things all the way. All right, that's the best case scenario. The scenario is just something that's going to change the course of your relationship or your love life. Okay, so it could be that you find out that you are having a baby. Okay, and maybe it's unexpected, but not in a bad way. For some of you, it might be an unexpected, especially if this is a child with an outside person, but we're not going to get into all of that right now. Now, the Tower does represent a possible ending, right? The possible end of a relationship. It's unexpected end. It's an unexpected breakup. So it's like you think things are going along smooth, and then pow, something happens, and it's like, wow, this is over already. So it's interesting because I feel like right now it looks like the energy is good, right? The energy is good, unless of course it is a three-way situation, then that's tricky energy. But the energy from the past and the energy from the future is showing me something else. So let's see what else is going on here. Um do I want to say anything else about the Tower? It's just something like it's unexpected, okay? The Tower can represent a relationship that was built on a rocky foundation. All right, so, where love and romance and all that feels great, you have to be on the same page with your partner. You guys have to share, similar values, similar goals. You have to communicate. So if those things are lacking, then that could cause a relationship like that can crumble if it is any pressure is applied to it. And a pressure that I'm seeing right now is the possibility of an outside person. Okay, moving on to what you want, and we have the Strength card. Okay, so for my Virgos, some of you may be dealing with a Leo, okay, or interested or got your eyes set on a Leo. For others of you, you are just really about romance right now. You're about being in love, you're about courtship, okay? All the flowers and the perfume and the candy and dating and like taking the steps, right? To be with the person and show that person that you love how you feel, okay? The strength card is lots of passion. The strength card can represent lots of sex, okay? Chemistry. It's also um it's also just like your focus really is you not only want to be in a relationship, but you want to be in a passionate relationship. Like you want to have, that almost like that fairy tale type relationship, okay? That's what's on your mind, Virgo. And maybe that's just your mindset because you are coming out of a period where you've been stressed out, you've been unhappy, you've been going through the motions, you've been feeling like, you've been depressed. Okay, so that's your focus. And for some of my Virgos, all right, you may be looking to someone else for that happiness if you're in a long term relationship. All right, so that's why the Lover's card is here. That's why we've got the Three of Cups here because there's three people, and this might be the person that is making you feel happy. Okay, that's just one scenario. Um, Moving on to your internal factors, and the reason why I know you're probably like, why is she talking about breakup? The Lover's card is on the table, but why are we talking about, third parties and cheating and breakups? Well, your internal factor for this month is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely some of my Virgos, and I do remember the past readings. I know it's 2018, but 2017 wasn't that that long ago. So I remember some of these readings, and there are a group of Virgos that have been going through a very tumultuous relationship. Okay, some of you with a Scorpio. I think some of you there was another sign involved. But you want out if that's the case. If this is the group of Virgos I'm talking to, you guys are just like you're not focused on your either you're not focused on your relationship, and the reason why you're not focused on the relationship at hand, the long term, okay? You're not focused on your long-term commitment because you might be focused on this outside situation. Okay, but something's going to happen to shake things up. So you want to be careful because it doesn't look like you're going to get away with this. All right. Now, if it's your partner that has been the one that has been in a three-way situation, then you may get fed up of it, okay? And there might be someone else that's basically caught your eye. Or if it's not another person that's caught your eye, you're just over this situation because you want to be in a more loving relationship, okay? A more loving and romantic bond and union. That's what you're looking for. And maybe your long-term commitment is not providing you with that. Okay, let's go ahead now. Let me. Do I want to stick with the Ten of Pentacles right now? Ten of Pentacles. You could just be also feeling bored and restless. So for my Virgos where there's not any cheating going on, or for my Virgos who are not in a relationship, okay, you're feeling a little bit bored. You're feeling a little bit restless. Okay, so if you're in a long-term commitment, you are at that point where it's time to find some ways to spice up the relationship because you're kind of feeling like there's just really nothing going on. Okay, you may even want out because you are bored and because you just feel like things have gone basically as far as they can go. All right, but your advice for this month is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is about truth. It's about not only standing firm in your truth, okay? It's about going for what you want, speaking up about what you want, and not backing down. Okay? It is about like just basically taking a stand, okay? And you have to be direct, all right? And this may require you to make some changes to your behavior, all right? This is like time to be rational and logical. It's not about emotions. It's not about how you feel. It's about the facts. It's about the truth. It's about declaring what you want or declaring what you've always wanted, what you're not getting, what you feel like is missing, whatever it is that is in your heart right now, you need to put that on the line. You need to put that on the table. All right. Now, moving on to your external factor, we've got the World in reverse. Okay. So someone might Your partner, if you're in a committed relationship, or if you're in a couple, your partner may feel like the same. They may feel stagnant, or they could tell that you're bored. Okay, your partner may be able to sense that you are not really engaged in or focused on this particular relationship. Okay, so from the outside in, it's very obvious that you're kind of just like not satisfied. Okay, there's not really anything going on. Um, if you're in a long-term commitment, your partner might possibly feel stuck also, okay? Now, if you are single, this can indicate that people might see you as being a little bit closed off. So if that's not the if that's not the projection that you want, if that's not what you want to, the image that you want to project, then you have to work on opening yourself up a little bit, okay? And maybe that is your challenge, is to open up and go out to events, okay? So let's not look at this as a love triangle. Let's look at this as events and opportunities to socialize. And maybe this is telling you that in order to meet someone, all right, maybe you want to be in love and love is on your brain, but you need to get out more. Okay, you need to get out more because you are bored. All right, you're bored with your love life, you're bored with what's going on, and in your external environment, basically, things are stagnant. There is nothing going on. You're in a relationship. Okay, so looks like a very specific issue. This does not, to me, this message is not for. Okay, let me put it like this. If you are in a couple, or if you're in a relationship or a long-term commitment, this that is that it is not going through a love triangle, and that doesn't have any outside influence, okay, any third party situation, and there's not divorce on the table, then what I feel like is that you may be at that point where things have become predictable, things are routine, and you feel like the romance is missing. Okay? So, what this is for you specifically is, don't settle into that boredom and stagnation. It might be time to get out there and do things together. Get back out there, socialize. And this card has come up a few times, I think, at least one other time, where the Three of Cups is basically like, look, I know you want to I know you're in your routine, okay? You're settled into your routine, but you need to get out. You need to get out before something happens, okay? The Tower could be the boiling point. The Tower could be the boiling point. The Tower could be that one mistake that you make because you are bored. Okay? Don't confuse boredom with not wanting to be in a relationship, because relationships go through phases. Okay, so maybe this relationship is just going through a phase, and instead of letting it get to the point where your partner is, that stagnation is starting to wear on them, and you guys walk away from something that you could work on, all right, maybe you just need to work on the foundation of the relationship before the Tower happens, right? That is just your wake up call. It's like, look, just be honest. Be honest. Tell your partner how you feel. Tell your partner that you want some more romance, that you need some more passion, because it looks like they might feel the same way. Okay, now for my Virgos that have been going through this relationship that has been up and down, and there has been lots of like infidelities, because that has been happening for some of my Virgos. For that particular relationship, it looks like there's going to be, no matter what you feel, okay, there is going to be something that happens that shakes things up, and you're going to have to address the situation, because both parties in this relationship now are at the point where you're not focused on this union. Okay, so both of you may have um outside partners or outside entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're cheating or if you're just entertaining flirting or whatever the case is, but it seems like you both recognize that things are stagnant. You both recognize that there's not much going on, and you might even dissolve the situation, or something might happen. Somebody might get caught out there, but something's going to happen to shake things up, and that shakeup might actually lead to the ending of your relationship, okay? But it seems like it's time, with the advice, it's time for you guys to be honest about how you feel, and try to get it out there. If you know that your partner is lying to you, don't let them get away with that. All right? Don't stay stuck in this Nine of Swords type energy, because you're trying to come out of that. All right, that is the past. You're focusing on love, okay, and romance and good things, and you don't need anything that's going to bring you back to this place. All right, let's move on to your hopes and your fears. Your hopes or your fears for this month is the Seven of Pentacles. And so the Seven of Pentacles indicates that you don't want to waste your time. All right, you don't want to feel like you're wasting your time. You don't want to continue to put effort into something that just never changes. Okay, so if you feel like you're in a relationship and you feel like you're working, or even if you made mistakes in the past, you feel like you've done what you can to try to correct that and it's just still not good enough, then that's your concern. That's your fear. You don't want to continue. And that's probably why things are stagnant right now. And that's why the Ten of Pentacles, I keep calling it the Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse because you don't want to put any more energy into this particular union, the long-term commitment, okay? Because with the Ten of Pentacles and the World card, that I feel like that's a long term in the Tower. This is a long term commitment that you are considering ending because you feel like there's no point to put any more energy into it. And possibly because you know that your focus and your attention is possibly somewhere else. Okay? Whether that be on a Gemini, whether that be on a Leo, I don't know. But you do know. So let me know in the comments what's going on. All right? Now let's go ahead and move to the outcome of the reading. And you've got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is power struggles, okay? The Five of Swords can also be, it's about learning how to pick your battles, okay? So once again, for my Virgos that are not trying to leave your relationship, all right, it might be just a simple learning when it's time to compromise, okay? When it's time to just put your swords down and quit bickering and arguing, and when it's time to compromise. All right, there's no point to being right all the time just to prove a point if it's going to damage your relationship. All right, that's what the Five of Swords is saying. This can also indicate walking away. So once again,